To begin this lesson, open the Smart Method Store sample file from your Sample Files folder. And open products.aspx in Design View. Now add a link data source control to the page and give it the ID Link Data Source Product. Next, configure the link data source to retrieve all records from the product table and sort them by product name in ascending order. You learned how to do this in Lesson 11.1. Next, add a grid view control to the page and give it the ID Grid View Product. Now link the grid view to the link data source. You learned how to do this in Lesson 11.3. We are now going to configure your grid view control. First, set the Show Header property to false. Now open the Edit Columns dialog using the Quick Tasks menu. Next, remove the Product ID and Product Image URL fields from the Selected Fields pane. Now add an image field from the Available Fields pane. And set its Data Image URL field property to Product Image URL. The only thing that makes an image field different to a normal grid view field is that it can automatically generate the HTML code to display an image. In this example, paths to images are stored in the Product Image URL field in the Product table. Next, use the arrows to move the image field to the top of the Selected Fields pane. And set the data format string property of the product price column to begin curly brackets 0, C, end curly brackets. Now click OK. Next, use Auto Format from the Grid View Control's Quick Tasks menu to set the format to Classic. Next, we're going to create buttons to add products to the shopping cart. The Button field causes a postback when it is clicked and fires the Row Command event handler. Reopen the Edit Columns dialog from the Quick Tasks menu. Now add a Button field from the Available Fields pane. Next, set the text property to Add to Cart. And set the command name property to Add to Cart. The Command Name property is used to determine which button field has been clicked. Click OK now. In Lesson 12.5, you'll add some code that will add the selected product to the shopping cart when the button field is clicked. Test the page in your browser now. As you can see, the product images and descriptions are returned correctly. You've now completed Lesson 12.4. Create a products page.